Good morning, loves. May 25th, 2024, right about 6 a.m. or so. And there's Violet, my dragon. My godmother's name is Violet. My godfather's name is Tex. Tex and Violet. Yeah, and they had a little dog named Poncho when I was a little girl, a little baby. And Poncho actually taught me how to crawl and use my muscles. It was the coolest thing. I would chase him and try to get him. I'm going to get you, Poncho. And I get my little engine going and crawling, trying to crawl. And yeah, my first word was Poncho. Not Mama or Papa, but Poncho. And that was my first word. Okay? You know, word. Yeah, when I was a little baby. And anyway, so, I just want to put a word for the independent. We haven't had an independent president since George Washington. God bless him. In 1777, he had a vision. He had an angel who appeared to him and said, "Son of the Republic, listen and learn." And she told him that there were going to be 3 wars. She told him. And said at the end, the light of 1,000 stars is going to rain down on this nation. And Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is running as independent. And I hope he gets Tulsi Gabbard because, Trump ain't such a great guy. In fact, I think he's the Antichrist. If you ask me. I do. Silver-tongued devil. And he brought in 5G and warp speed and let the DOJ get away with it. He did. I'm sure he made a lot of kickbacks, babies. A lot of money in it. Okay? So the Democrats, Fauci, AIDS, HIV, remember? Yeah, he was in on that shit too. CHIT, I'm not cussing. I'm speaking quite frankly for my nation and her children who've had to come up with these vaccines, and God help me. Yeah, so anyway, the wisdom of the dragon. Huh, Violet? Yeah, the wisdom of the dragon would say, hey, we need it independently for our nation, quite seriously. And this is the first video I'm taking on a new device, so it's beautiful, I'd say. I'm testing out my camera here, and I've been tested mercilessly. And yeah, those who do the right thing are the ones that are in prison. The ones who stand up for our nation and our nationality as Americans, melting pot though we are, God help us. Yeah, and they just got away with it. The left, hey, you do the wrong thing and you be, vaccine people and you do the wrong thing, hey, they're going to glorify you. As a matter of fact, Kamala Harris, in the Summer of Love, when they were burning Portland and Seattle and burning precincts and hurting innocent cops, and what was she doing? Raising funds to get out felons to repeat the offense. I find that pretty offensive, don't you? Absolutely. But hey, Trump was in on it too. He knew what happened to lock her up, right? And yeah, they say he didn't know what he was getting into. I can kind of appreciate that, I guess. However, how many people were complicit with this? I say we go again with George Washington and go independent. Teddy Roosevelt, he tried to go independent, but he had so much blood on his hands from the cavalry and the atrocities to the Native Americans, he didn't have a fat chance. Well, he had a slim to none chance, and Slim just left town. How's that? And he was independent. And that's exactly what we need. One that's not paid on either side. Tulsi Gabbard and RFK Jr. That's what I say. And he's Irish. And they had it right. And, he has no friends on the left nor on the right. I think that'd be all right. Don't you, darlings? Get back to the basics. Back right down the middle. So, get the chit out of it. Left wing, right wing. Still the same bird turd to me. And all the turds got to go, including Trump. I think he's the Antichrist. I'm going to say it again. He wants to build the third temple. He wants to really bring in the prophecy. Okay, and he's a businessman. Never seen a politician ask for so much money in my life. My God almighty. And yeah, they say he's the underdog. I say it's a pony show. Good cop, bad cop. Exactly. So watch out who you vote for. You might just get it, darlings. I'm just giving you a heads up and telling you how I see it. Okay? And yeah, they are locking up the innocent January 6th insurrection, supposedly. 2 innocent women got murdered that day, but they don't talk about that shit, do they? CHIP, I'm not cussing. Anyway, so this is just on heavenly inspiration. You do the right thing, they're going to lock you up. You speak out, you say anything, you confirmation. I'm going on 518, 519. I don't want to get too long-winded. This is the first video I've ever done on this device. And I'm just testing it out. You know, I've been tested for trying to do what's right. But I made a lot of mistakes. Hey, I've tried to be on either side, and I don't win either way. So I say independently, if you ask me. But I don't know. You can call me crazy. Love you, lovelies.